Okay, can we agree that that was like the best episode yet, even though it's only episode 2? That was the best episode yet. Marvel's What If episode 2. So Marvel's What If episode 2 is the second episode of Marvel's What If, the newest Marvel Studios project that we got going in the MCU. This time, what if T'Challa was Star-Lord? And let me start off by saying, as I said at the beginning of the video, this was like the best episode yet. I really enjoyed this episode. And of course, RIP to the King forever, my King, T'Challa. Chadwick Boseman, RIP. This was his last official time playing T'Challa, Black Panther, or Star-Lord in the MCU because of his passing. It was so unfortunate. Like I said, that celebrity death, that got to me. So it was so good to see him again one last time, and he just reminded us so much of why I just love T'Challa as a character. I just love Chadwick Boseman as an actor, and he just sold it. This is why it's part hand in hand why it's my favorite episode so far, even though it's only episode 2. So let's just break down into it. Let's get into it. Here's my thoughts. Here's my breakdown on episode 2 of Marvel's What If. What if T'Challa was Star-Lord? So here we go. First off, the episode starts off the same way we did in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy. Instead of it being Peter Quill, it's T'Challa. He's all up on the scene. He just gets the Power Stone and shit, even though they don't know it's the Power Stone. He meets up with the one, I forgot his name, but the voice acting, again, this is great voice acting because a lot of the characters, again, it's like, it's them. I feel like it's going to be a little bit more close to home for everybody because Guardians of the Galaxy, I feel like it's a little bit more popular than the first Captain America movie where you're just like, okay, that's soldier guy number 4. This one, oh my god, there's so many people that you're gonna see, so many references you're gonna see and just be like, okay, some of it's fan service, the other time it's just like, whoa, shit, that's Drax. That literally Dave's last name, who I can never say. That's really him. That's him. Holy crap. I will say, like I said, this is what I liked about this episode so much is that while it does kind of follow a bit in the beginning how Guardians of the Galaxy did, what this is different from how episode 1 was is that it took the idea of T'Challa as Star-Lord and just really just made it its own thing. What I said about episode 1, it was like, I just feel like I'm rewatching like the first Captain America movie, just condensed down. So I feel like I'm not really seeing nothing too new. This one is so different because it's like T'Challa is so different from Peter Quill as Star-Lord, and his relationship and how he is perceived in the galaxy is so vastly different that it just makes for kind of a brand new Avenger. I like that a lot. I guess at its core, it's still Guardians of the Galaxy at a point because it's like T'Challa more or less has to go and confront the Collector and shit, which made for a pretty decent throwdown. Decent, but the people we meet along the way, first of all, Josh Brolin is back as Thanos, and damn, I just love him. I haven't seen Thanos since 2019, so it was good seeing him again. And he's part of the Ravager crew now, because apparently the whole thing about, yeah, maybe I'll just wipe out half the universe, I guess that wasn't such a good idea. Really, Thanos, took you a couple of years to realize that was dumb. He's on the good side now. So yeah, Josh Brolin is back as Thanos, and I loved him. There's really nothing to not like about this episode, for real. I'm kind of ranting. This is a good episode. I love it. Like I said, Chadwick Boseman really kills it. If anything I took away from this episode is the fact that I kind of wish this was an animated series now. This episode was like the pilot for new Guardians of the Galaxy TV show. This would be awesome. Like I said, it's still in that style of, like I said, Telltale game shit, but it's kind of growing on me now. I like it. Like I said, I like the relationship between Yondu and T'Challa because it's so vastly different because they both respect each other and they both got that, like, yeah, you are part of something bigger, find your own destiny and stuff like that. And I love that. When they go back to Wakanda and you just get the feels and everything like that, it's just like, oh, everyone's back home. Yes, Wakanda forever. And then the last shot where it's just like, you know, this was dedicated to the late great Chadwick Boseman. That was like, oh man, I'm tearing up. Good shit. End of the day, episode 2 of Marvel's What If. This was my favorite episode so far. Respect to everybody who did this episode. I loved it. Keep this momentum going. I don't know, maybe it's because of the Chadwick Boseman thing that this is going to be like higher up on people's list, but it was still a good episode nonetheless. What do you think about episode 2 of Marvel's What If T'Challa with Star-Lord? Comment below, let me know. We'll just talk about it. And yeah, I love this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.